What's up, pussies? I'm the Heavy Metal Dick, and this is Heavy Metal Homesteading. Today, I'm going to teach you how to make one of these cute little critters. Recently, I was hanging out with my in-laws, and we were talking vegans. There's a lot of shit in the world they don't get to experience. Cheese, ice cream, steak, hunting trophies. So we thought, hey, we should make them vegan hunting trophies. No animals were harmed in the making of this trophy. Let's make it happen. So in order to make a vegan hunting trophy with a cute little cuddly stuffed animal, we need to first remove gently the cute stuffy little heads from the remainder of the stuffed animal. So we've just gone to the secondhand store and got a handful of these things, and because I plan on making a whole bunch of these, and when this video series is done I'll tell you why I'm making a whole bunch of these, I need to figure out what's the quickest way to get their heads off. So I've got a couple of implements here. First off, I've got my double-headed falling axe. I use this in the bush a lot. It takes trees down real quick, so I thought that might be a good option. I also have here my machete, which I also use a lot in the bush, especially for backpacking. It's great. You know, you can use it to clean up brush or to baton wood. It's really, really versatile and super lightweight. And another tool that I have for backpacking is my Sven saw, which is a collapsible type bow saw. You just unscrew this wing nut here from the top. And yes, that is blood on my finger. I cut myself at work today like a fucking rookie. So it happens when I handle knives sober. So this just opens up. There we have it, nice and quick, bow saw. And then, because more power is always more better, I also have a circular saw here. And just for fun, wait right here. Because gas power is way more better. See how the chainsaw holds up. So we're just going to go right to left and see what we can do with all of these. So we'll start on literally Mr. Wolfie here with the axe. Now we don't want to just take their heads right off, because otherwise they're going to end up sitting on a weird angle. We want to kind of get them sort of down like this, so when it's on the shield, they're they're pointing kind of upwards and looking at you. Let's see how she goes. Good clean cut, pretty quick. Had to do a little bit of sawing, but got most of it off in one go. So the axe is not a bad option. We'll set that aside. Try something else. Now we'll see how the Brazilian machete holds up. I'm going to try and get little Teddy with his bow tie down below a little bit. Machete doesn't work as good as I thought it did. I thought that was going to be kind of the best option, but turns out it's wrong. Fluff for the fluff god! Okay, that's a big bear. You know, he's going to take some work to get through, so we'll put the Sven saw on him and see how the Sven saw goes. Hey, this is how you end up with bloody band-aids on your fingers. Okay, well we can concede that the Sven saw doesn't work worth a half a fuck. It goes through wood like a hot damn, but I can't even, there's nothing there. So, Sven saw, no go. Don't need that for this job. Alright, more power. More better. let's see how the bunny, I think that's supposed to be a bunny, see how the bunny fares against the fucking circular saw. I'm going to put this on a block or something to make it easier for me. Alright, we got bunny on the block, face down, more power, more better. Let's see how this goes. Ah! Shit fuck. More power, not more better. Power tools, bad. That's a sad bunny. Alright, after having watched that cluster fuck up my skill saw, I don't think I'm going to ruin my chainsaw because it's just going to make a mess. So I think the answer is we use the axe to axe off the heads. Maybe that's why they did it that way in medieval times. That's the rest of Bunny. You know, the face kind of did something like, yeah. Sorry, Bunny. Okay, so we're going to do a little wolfy guy here as our first project. Here's the template that I've made for the shield. I've got a random chunk of scrap wood here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to trace out the shape of the template. Comme ça. We're going to take this over and we're going to roughly cut that really close on the scroll saw. I'm not great with the scroll saw, so we're going to get it close from there, and then we're going to use a different apparatus to make it perfect. Okay, so here's our rough outline. I've taken that piece and obviously I've just cut it off on the compound miter saw, and now we're just going to zip this out pretty close, and then we'll get it perfect in a minute. Always make sure your guard is set properly. Well, not your guard, but the guide. Otherwise your wood will bounce around all over the fucking place and make a goddamn mess. Okay, so there we have it. As you can see, there's still a bit of the pencil line. It's just a little bit smaller than, or a little bit bigger than the template, and we're going to show you why in just a second. Okay, so here we've got the close to cut piece, and then here's the template, and I don't know if you can see, yeah you can. I've got a couple of finishing nails here that I've pounded into the back of this, so I'm just going to gently straighten these out a bit. A little percussive adjustment. And then we're going to line this up as best we can by laser highball. And then we're just going to tack this onto the workpiece. Okay, so you can see there's a little bit of a rim all the way around. And then what we're going to do is we're going to run over to the router table, and we're going to use a flush cut bit on the router table to make it exactly the same as this template. Alright, so now by the magic of the internet, we are here at the router table. I've already installed the bit, and the cutting edge is running just above the top of the workpiece, and then the bearing that runs on the other piece is set to run right in the middle of the template. So let's zip this off here. And there we have it. Perfect all the way around. We blew out this corner a little bit here. I don't know why the fuck that happened. But just for demonstration purposes, we're just going to keep using this piece. Now, we're going to lock the router. Come on, you fuck. And we're going to put in a 3/8 double Roman bit, which will give us a really nice edge all the way around our piece. And there we are. We can see that nice bevel. I've obviously set the bit a little bit too high, and that's why I've got this rim of fluff all the way around there. But we'll just get a good sharp knife, and we'll just gently trim that off. Okay, and there we have it. We'll get the rest of that cleaned up when we do our sanding on it. Alright, so now we're here at the bench sander. We've got this all ready to go. We're just going to use a pry bar, use the proper tool for the job. Just gently remove this plaque from the template. There we are. And we're just going to clean up those rough edges and give this a little sand. So I always start with 40 grit sandpaper. Then I go 80, then 120. And then I'll finish it with the hand sander from there. This is already a finished piece of wood, so I probably won't need the 40 for a whole lot. Alright, and there we have it. Plaque's all ready to go. Gonna have to shut it down tonight because I've got some neighbors that like to call cops and make noise complaints when I'm working in the shop too late at night. So it's time to go inside, have some dinner, drink some whiskey. If you enjoyed this and you think this is a cool idea, like the video. If you want to see the rest of the series, make sure you subscribe. If you know a vegan who you think needs a hunting trophy, make sure you share that video with them. And if you want one of these, fire something in the comments and let me know, and we'll see what we can do. Fuck you.